Antonio, Texas. This bridge spans the Riverwalk, not too far from our location tonight. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Looney. O'Neal is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Bates Diop in at the four-man position. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Derek White is out there with Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the three slot. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. There's the pass to Aldridge. And Looney sends it back. And that one's good by Aldridge. And here's Brooklyn.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, DeMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arm, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
The Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. And it's DeRozan missing.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Bates Diop, shoots over DeRozan. And Bates Diop gets it to go. So it's San Antonio now. Murray surveying the D. Down low, Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Wade passes to Simon. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Passes to Pirtle. Right side Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. From 13 feet, it goes down. Aldridge has got 6.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Looney passes to Bates Diop. Back to Looney. Shoots over Pirtle, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle. For Brooklyn, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And some changes here for the Spurs. Rudy Gay's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Mills in for Murray. Here's Gay. He's off on that one, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Bridges shot, good.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The shot's good from 4.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Bridges. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
DeRozan, and the layup's good off the glass.
The tremendous scoring on the move, right? Not to take anything away from that spot-up mid-range game, but DeRozan just dynamite getting to the cup.
DeRozan against Ceballos. Out to the right wing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Mills dishes to DeRozan. Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now, here's Mills. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills now with a decade in the NBA.
6 foot nothing. And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Lyles check in for Gay. Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Bellinelli in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Brooklyn, Dwight Powell's checked in for Kevon Looney. Torrey Craig comes in for Ceballos. And Ferguson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Ferguson. Bellinelli is covering. Ferguson's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Craig. Carroll covering. Craig good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now Mills. Outside Aldridge. They grab their own miss. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up 3. And look. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
Well, they've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's White in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio foul. Bielitsa against White. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from White.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Ferguson. He kicks it to Iverson. Pass to Ferguson. The shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Right side, White. With some arc. The shot that time, not on target. Brooklyn leading by 3. Ferguson misses. Now, here's Bellinelli. Defense right on him. White against Iverson. Pass to Lyles. Here's Aldridge. Powell pulls it in.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Aldridge finds Bellinelli. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Allen Iverson. The Italian Marco Bellinelli, one of the league's best sharpshooters, and Greg very comfortable shooting on the move.
He always seems to be floating one way or the other on his shot. It wouldn't work for most shooters, but he uses it to evade the D.
Outside, White. The tray. Rebound by Bielitsa. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Ferguson. Another miss, and it's really a rough catch here.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Nails the baby hook. Ferguson's got his second basket of the game.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. H. Diop's checked in. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. Landry Shamit's checked in for Terrence Ferguson. And it's Simons in for Allen Iverson. The pass to DeRozan from 15 feet away. And that one goes long. DeRozan's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Shamet. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Second shot opportunity, and Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Shamet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shamet's got his first basket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Gay right side. Goes back up. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
San Antonio trails by 3. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Murray the pass to Pirtle. Spurs working the ball around now. Basket good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Simons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. Devon Looney is checked in for Brooklyn. Swallows comes in for Mikal Bridges. Good on the second free throw.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
$11 seconds left in the first half of the game. For San Antonio, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 7 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Wade, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, this guy, a dangerous interior scorer at his position, right? Dwayne Wade's so good at making the defense foul him.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Brooklyn leads by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brooklyn leading by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Dwayne Wade, Looney out there with O'Neal, and it's Bates Diop in at the 4 slot. And Forbes kicks to Murray. Back to Forbes. Lock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Purdue trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Wade gets the bucket.
That is textbook defense. Couldn't do it any better. Dwayne Wade's just that good, Kev.
On the wing, DeRozan. Guarded by O'Neal. DeRozan's shot is off. Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he uses it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Aldridge. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. It's Aldridge, high post. 6 points for him.
You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Here's Bates Diop. Aldridge is covering, and Bates Diop gets it to go.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to show up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Miles check in for Pitt. Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ellenelli, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's White in for Murray. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
San Antonio trails by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see what kind of adjustment he makes here.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Timeout.
Here we go now.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Ceballos is checked in for Brooklyn. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Miles inside. Bielitz is there. 4 on the shot clock. Bellinelli for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Passes it to Iverson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Ceballos passes to Looney. Carroll against Ceballos. And there it is for him. Ceballos has got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Pass to Carroll. Aldridge left side. Iverson grabs the board.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
No good from Ceballos.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
White, wide open. He fires. San Antonio again missing. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Ceballos. And the shot is good. Ceballos has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Allen Iverson on the wing. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ceballos against Aldridge. No good from Ceballos. San Antonio trails by 13. And Bellinelli kicks to Aldridge. Back to Bellinelli. Outside, White. They could use a bucket. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dwayne Wade has been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got DeJounte Murray, DeRozan out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Purtle, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio foul. Murray finds DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the danger factor that DeMar DeRozan adds on the offensive end is huge. He puts a ton of pressure on the defense.
Here's Murray. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
The baseline jam. It's good. Murray's got his first points in this one. And Simons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Bridges shot. Good. And Brooklyn leads by 13.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to DeRozan. Here is Forbes. Here's Gay. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bridges against DeRozan. Bridges shot. Good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
San Antonio trails by 15. Now here's Murray. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Poked away. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
The pass to Gay. Kicks it to Forbes. DeRozan with it. He's covered by Shannon. That one's good, and the Brooklyn Leaders get back down to 13 points, and that one coming from DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan simply never lets the defense phase him. He plays at his pace, and he welcomes any challenge.
Walker's checked in for the Spurs. And then for Brooklyn, Kevon Looney comes in for Dwight Powell. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Bridges. DeRozan with it. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
Passes it to Simons. Over Murray. Offensive rebound. Looney. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And the first one at the line is good. Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Spurs. Bellinelli comes in for Walker. Wade, he's checked in for Brooklyn. San Antonio trails by 13. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's DeRozan. He's covered closely.
That's his first personal foul.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Aldridge, and it's San Antonio with another.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Looney down low, defended by Poeltl. The shot by Looney, no good. Murray outside. And Bellinelli kicks to Murray. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
I'll tell you, still such a force on these drives. Dwayne Wade, give him a lane, and he'll take advantage.
And here's DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. Can't cash in from close range. Count that one.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Simons, a pass to Wade. And a miss there on the triple. 35 seconds left in the game. DeRozan with it. Wade picks him up. And it's DeRozan missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Fader on the way. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poeltl.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. So he gets them both.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd.
I've been chasing that. I've been chasing
famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city in the Lone Star State. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Rab, also O'Neal out there, T-Wade out there with Looney, and it's Simons in at the 1 spot. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair, they're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front, and it's Gordon in at the small forward position. Now here's Gordon, the 3 from Harden. No good. Wade against Westbrook. Wade kicks to Rand. Looney down low. Capella covering. And Capella sends it back. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got the first basket of the game for Houston.
Just wondering, with Russell Westbrook in the 3 seasons under his belt in Oklahoma City is averaging a triple-double, what is he capable of doing in this Houston Rockets offense? And more importantly, how do Russell Westbrook and James Harden coexist?
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Simons. They get a hand on it. O'Neal gets to Wade. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Houston. And with Westbrook and his usage rates, it was once over 40%. But Brett, that has dropped in the last couple of years.
Yeah, it might drop a little bit more here, Kevin, with James Harden being Russell Westbrook's teammate. You just wonder how much stylistically it's going to change. This offense has always been about the three-point attack, and that's not a strong suit of Russell Westbrook's. However, the havoc he creates, that works just about anywhere.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Over O'Neal. They get it back. Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And a boom it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior. And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there, getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Simons, stolen by Harden. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 9. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well in his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Gordon, and it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Capella with the bucket.
They're recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now here's Walker. Passes it to Rab. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Rivers against Iverson. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. Here's Capella. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Capella's got his second basket.
excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Rivers can't get it to go.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Kept alive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Hollows comes in for Bridges. And Terrence Ferguson subbed in for Lonnie Walker. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn trails by 10. Here's Ferguson. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Harden.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Bucket is good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
From downtown, Ceballos with the rebound. They're running. Here's Ferguson. The layup off target. And so it's Houston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Austin Rivers is out there with Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Gerald Green, and it's House, and at the power forwards position. Rivers against Iverson. The shot from the low post is good. Iverson's got 4 this quarter.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Harden outside. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn trails by 10. Ferguson, the pass to Pop. And the dunk by Powell.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Let's see who's the loudest.
For the Rockets, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Capella. Gordon comes in for Gerald Green. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. And then for Brooklyn, Kevon Looney is checked in for Rab. Andrew Shamet comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And it's Simons in for Allen Iverson. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game. Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russell's career.
Well, a triple-double machine, and what we're trying to get out of Russell Westbrook as he moves on is understanding he can adjust his game to the teammates around him.
Shamet with it. Westbrook picks him up. Looney kicks to Powell. Shamet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook. For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He hits both from the stripe. Rockets leading by 8. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Westbrook just overwhelming the defense right there. Like a semi-truck coming at you.
They double him with Rivers. Shamet finds Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
Looney passes to Powell. Good on the bucket. Powell's got 6.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They're leading by 8. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Well, Westbrook keeping his options open on that possession, doesn't force the shot, and finds a man breaking free.
Over to the left wing. 1:56 left to play in the first half. And the pass to Ceballos. Kicks to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shamet beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
In the corner, it's Gordon. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn trails by 10. Here's Simon. Can't get it to fall.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Inside. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Westbrook. He kicks to House. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. House has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And now here's Rivers with fast break opportunity. Pass to House. Now Westbrook, guarded by Powell. Westbrook, no good. Brooklyn trails by 10. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shamet, and he banks in the layup. Shamet's got 8 points.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Westbrook.
Out, bro!
By Westbrook.
And if you have that kind of quickness and can handle the ball that well, you're going to get off a makeable shot. Westbrook did it there.
Shamet, and the 3-ball is good. He's got 11.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's blocked, and he gets it back. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Brooklyn trails by 7. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got O'Neal. Rab is out there with Looney. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Simons in at the point guard. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. He's off on the second. Houston leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Feeds it to Tucker. And Looney sends it back. Wade against Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As we saw there, defenders sometimes have no choice but to resort to fouling Dwayne Wade. And he gets that deep in paint.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Harden on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. Capella trying to free himself up. The kick out to Westbrook. Shot from 12, and that's good for 2. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
As soon as Dwayne Wade sees that chance to drive, he's going to put his foot on the gas pedal, runs right into the teeth of the defense.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. And Brooklyn making a change here. Iverson's checked in. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. To the inside. Here's Tucker. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
In the corner, Harden. Capella dishes to Tucker. That shot off, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Capella against Iverson. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Capella with the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots can be really impossible to guard.
Westbrook finds Tucker. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Gordon with no one around. Here's Harden, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And he's able to get it back. Harden, that's good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Wade. Makes it off the glass. Wade's got 6 points. And with Harden, he not only gets hot for a game, but stays hot, Greg, for longer periods of time.
And you saw that last year with the streak of 30 and 40-point games. For weeks, he can dominate and really frustrate defenses, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
To the middle, here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Well, not only the power there, Kevin, did he chip it? Who's on the rim? One of the best dunkers in the game.
Baseline try. Looney kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Iverson passes to Looney. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. There's Gordon with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he has not made one shot, and this has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Here's Gordon. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
Those are the kind of high percentage looks that Eric Gordon knocks down on a very regular basis.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Wade. And here are the Rockets now. They held a 12-point lead early.
Seeing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Westbrook kicks to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. Rivers comes in for James Harden. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for Dwayne Wade. Capella finds Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And he overshot that one, missing.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 17 now.
This is where your off-season work comes into play. Westbrook stepping into his catch-and-shoot game. Thousands of reps get you that kind of result.
And so it's Houston in control with the 9-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. On a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Tucker and Capella are up front. Rivers out there with Russell.
What are you playing, son?
The free spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Bridges against Rivers. Shoots from the right block. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Bridges.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Simons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first free throw is good. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to Rivers. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 6 points for Austin Rivers.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Pass to Craig. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Simons, the pass to Rapp. That shot missing, and Houston the other way now.
And really credit their advantage on the backdoor. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are.
Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. The forwards are Gordon and Tucker. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Damian Lillard out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Dawkins. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position. Tip-off goes to Houston. And here's Westbrook. And the layup falls.
Yeah, that's a Westbrook mindset right there. I'm going through you. Doesn't allow his focus to be shaken, even when the defense gets a little bit nasty.
Well, hard to believe that Russell Westbrook has now gone 3 consecutive seasons averaging a triple-double.
Remember, Kevin, just how much we were flipping out about the possibility of somebody doing this again since Oscar Robertson, and now Russell doing it 3 straight years. It's just a, mind-blowing.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And it's blocked. Lillard finds Wade. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Lillard, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
And he's good on the second. We're about 1 minute into the first, and it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. Tipped away, stolen by Wade. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And when Wade gets out on the break like that, he can still definitely rise up to the rim.
Harden against Wade. It's Harden with the drive, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
So here's Westbrook, following the score by Damian Lillard. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, Kevin, hope that's not a defensive tactic, but that's what you saw there. Westbrook handling the rock and has the quickness to drive on pretty much anyone.
And it goes down 2 points. Lillard's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Westbrook, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
The mid-range jumper of Westbrook, one of the more important shots in his arsenal. When he gets to that area, the confidence grows.
Dawkins against Capella. The shot by Dawkins is no good. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Westbrook. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And the shot goes down.
Well, Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Capella inside, and he's covered by Dawkins. And the shot goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wade, right side. The kick out to Pierce. Passes to Lillard. Good on the shot. 7 points in the game.
I don't think he even feels that kind of contact. His focus is just too good inside. Nothing a defense can do.
Outside Gordon. Launches a 3. But they recover it. Here's Capella. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Houston, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And the first one goes. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Rockets also changing it up. Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Rivers in for James Harden. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Irving. Duncan trying to break loose. Irving can't get it to go. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 4.
Career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever, but it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Ceballos with the rebound. Brooklyn trails by 4. Up and in on the layup.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Six on the shot clock. The shot. Another miss by Westbrook.
Some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Clint Capella. Austin Rivers is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Green, and it's House in at the 4 spot. Good work there as it goes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Iverson lays it up off the glass. Iverson's got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Ceballos. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The pass to Capella. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. No good from Ceballos.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Westbrook's gone 6 of 11 tonight. More makes than misses. The drive by Mitchell. 13 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
They kick it out to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brooklyn trails by 3. Here's Mitchell. And Capella sends it back. For 3, Westbrook. Houston gets it back. Duncan with the block.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Davis. Pierce comes in for Ceballos. And it's Richardson in for Mitchell. Houston also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gordon comes in for Gerald Green. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Outside Gordon. Back to Rivers. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Gordon. The 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Left side Pierce. Duncan outside. Pierce kicks to Iverson. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Tucker.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Rivers can't get it to go.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Richardson, good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you can see him being a top-level sixth man for the rest of his career.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it's blocked. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Stolen by Tucker.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too much time here.
Richardson against Rivers. Good work defensively by Richardson.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Duncan down low. Guarded by Tucker. Duncan can't hit.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The drive by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Siakam is out there with Pierce. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Dawkins. And at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Westbrook passes to Capella. Drops in the layup for 2. Capella's got 8 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Pierce gets it to go on the assist by Wade.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Trying his luck from deep. No good. Shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one's on Eric Gordon. For Brooklyn, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Westbrook with it. 12 points for him. There's the triple. They get it back. Capella, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Unloads. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Dawkins, good. Now the Rockets with it. A 2-point game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And it's Gordon missing. And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Pierce. Pass to Siakam. Stolen by Harden. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Pierce, and Paul Pierce with the slam.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Houston trails by 4. Now here's Westbrook. Got a piece of it. Outside Pierce. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pierce has got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Harden, no good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Well, a triple-double machine, and what we're trying to get out of Russell Westbrook as he moves on is understanding he can adjust his game to the teammates around him.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for James Harden. And the call and the shot sends him to the line.
And Kyrie's so awesome at finding ways to get to the free throw line, not afraid to get hit on his way up.
Houston making a switch here. Houses checked in. Houston trails by 6. Outside Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
And Westbrook going up against anybody now. I don't think right now he's seeing any defense, Kevin.
Irving dishes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And Brooklyn leads by 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Rockets with possession here. For 3, Westbrook knocks down the 3 ball. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Here's McGrady. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Houston trails by 3 for the tie. And it's Westbrook missing. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Westbrook finds Rivers. It's stolen by McGrady. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now Westbrook. He's got 19. Over Irving. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
No good from Ceballos. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Westbrook. The Rockets with another miss. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off-guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, Tucker and Capella are up front. Russell Westbrook out there with Rivers, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Brooklyn leading by 7. Davis, the pass to Ceballos. And Irving launches it from deep. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Westbrook dishes to Gordon. Now the pass to Capella. Back to Gordon. And the layup is good. Gordon's got his first 2 points.
Great finish from Gordon in traffic. You like to see the smaller guys operate down low as long as they're patient.
Irving kicks to Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
James Harden is checked in for the Rockets. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. And see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
And that one's good by Pierce. Houston trails by 9. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. And Dawkins slams it in.
And the power of Chocolate Thunder. Dawkins with a violent approach at the rim.
Here is Harden. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Houston with a new 14. Here's Capella. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Pierce finds Siakam. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul. Houston trails by 11. Harden outside. Here's the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Dawkins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Count that one. And that's now 6 points for Dwayne Wade.
Love to see some trademark Dwayne Wade aggressive slashing to the basket.
Harden scanning the floor. He kicks it to Tucker. Another miss by Houston. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Siakam passes to Lillard. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Harden. Over Wade. Harden, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
Outside, Pierce. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Gordon. Rejected by Pierce. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And Brooklyn making a change here. Richardson's checked in.
Woo.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Lillard scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. And Brooklyn leads by 16. Outside, Green. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not.
All of these things that you done made. All of these things that you done gave. All on me, I'm carrying. Only thing I wouldn't do. Flying tigers, and all of these things. They could never come between you. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Proud of you. Proud of you.
Oh my God, bro.
Good shot, KP. Good shot, KP. Shot. Good J, Cat. Good J, Cat. Hey, yo, right here.
Oh. Bro, you serious? That's it.
The subway system in Manhattan. Part of the experience here in New York. It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Moments away, it'll be Brooklyn going up against New York. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Looney out there with Rab. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Simons in at the point. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. And it's Smith in at the 1. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. A rebound by Rab. And here's Brooklyn. Well, few players in the NBA are as scary as Dennis Smith Jr. when he has speed. Towards the rim.
Smith just attacks with the ferociousness when he puts the ball on the floor. It can leap out of the building and strong enough to dunk over and through just about any player. Still developing the rest of his game, but you like his aggression when going to the hoop.
Here's Barrett.
Wade has always been a great defender, phenomenal in keeping pace with his man and contested shots.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, he had to bring much faster help than that.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game here. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New York. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Poked away. Here's Wade. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Now look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
Now Smith. High, arcing shot. Here's Robinson. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, and in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Robinson. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's O'Neal. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Smith outside. Here's Knox. Guarded by O'Neal. Trying to get open is Randall. Clock at 6. Smith outside. That one, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Wade for three. A reverse. He lays it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And it's Smith penetrating. Yep, it counts.
And this is one of Smith's strengths, his ability to attack and cut through the defense and just finishing with ease at the rim.
For Brooklyn, they have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw good from Wade.
I mean, I don't think most fans can understand the experience and leadership that Wade gives to his team and how huge it is. He's a fantastic player who commands respect.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. And then for Brooklyn, Powell, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Bridges comes in for O'Neal, and Iverson's subbed in for Anthony Simmons. It's tipped. Wade feeling it out a bit, and he drops it in from the low post. Wade's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Barrett kicks to Randall. Smith wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And the 6'10 big man Ivan Rabb played his college ball at UC Berkeley, where his teammate was Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah, Kevin. And Rabb, a hometown kid. He grew up in the town. That's Oakland. He won a state title at Bishop O'Dowd. Second-round pick by Memphis. Steadily improving.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Brooklyn, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the first one drops. So for the Knicks, Portis, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Morris comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Barrett. And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Wade really gets up. He has a nice vertical. He can really get up and hammer it.
Smith for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate.
40 seconds left to play here in the first. There's Portis on the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining their focus.
Now here is Smith, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And New York making a change here. Trier's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Terrence Ferguson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Walker subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And here's Smith. Outside Portis. And here's Bullock from the arc. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Ferguson. Looney out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Iverson. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. Smith the pass to Bullock. Powell against Morris. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Walker. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Smith.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Brooklyn, hits it from three-point range.
An average shooter from deep. It's clear Smith Jr. has the touch and focus. Just needs to be more consistent.
And he gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks. A trend that they'd like to reverse.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Fernie Simons comes in for Iverson. Here's Trier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Robinson up top. Smith outside. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 18. Simons, the pass to Looney. Over Morris. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, Greg, they're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. So for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Morris. Barrett comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Ellington is subbed in for Trier. New York trails by 20.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Here's Craig. Count that one. Craig's got his first points in this one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Ellington. Deflects the pass. Robinson up top. Here's Smith. New York, no good that time either. And Chris with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor, but doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. Morris checked in for Brooklyn. Now the Knicks with it. Down low. So for the Knicks, Portis, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Trier in for Barrett. Landry Shamit's checked in for Brooklyn. New York trails by 20. Smith outside from downtown. Here's Robinson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
She said don't be spacing in the limelight. But get your mind right. Hey, praise up for the most part. Ain't no chance on the sofa. Head go ahead so far. In the cloud, bringing me the now. Speak it now, like I told you. I've been tired of the using. I've been tired of the using. I ain't even to get used to it. Don't move me. I'm giving some movie. I'm just trying to make a motion. It gets like that when it just gets like that.
Brooklyn leading by 18. Iverson right side. The pass to Shamet. O'Neal against Smith. From 7. It's rebounded by Portis.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stun.
They get it back. Misses from short range. And here's Brooklyn. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Iverson kicks it to Looney. Here's Shamet. The offensive rebound. From deep three-point range. That shot off. New York trails by 18. Smith on the wing. Iverson covering. Smith outside. Here's Knox. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now, here's Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Not going to go that time. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Knox, guarded by O'Neal. Passes to Trier. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Shamet to stop the drought. From deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. He hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint.
Here's Shamet. Right wing. O'Neal passes to Ramp. Now Shamet. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Portis.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Shamet. The Knicks making the shot. No good that time.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Smith up top. Iverson covering. And Looney sends it back. Robinson. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got halfway into the free throw line. That's on Al Iverson.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls to Robinson. A different look from New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Bobby Portis. Morris comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Trier. And then for Brooklyn. Bridges is checked in for Royce O'Neal. Lonnie Walker comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Armin's in for Allen Iverson.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with low potential.
They came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Morris against Bridges. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Smith left side. Randle right side. The fadeaway. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. New York trails by 8. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Rab. Also Bridges out there. And it's Looney in at the 5. Home in the paint. And here's Smith. And he feeds it to Gibson. The shot will not fall. Walker against Smith. Shot's good by Walker. And Brooklyn leads by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
That's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable.
New York calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection, as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Let's check in for Reggie Bull. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get that.
Here's Walker, following the basket by Julius Randle. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And here are the Knicks now. After the basket by Brooklyn, Gaston and Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Walker goes in, and the dunk by Walker.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bounce pass, Smith. It's blocked. Here's Rab, defended by Gibson. Bridges gets to Walker. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Comes up empty down low. New York trails by 7 to the paint, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Bridges passes to Ramp. Here's Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
All the positions are all over that.
A different look for New York. Robinson comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Knox in for Marcus Morris. And a switch here for Brooklyn. O'Neal's check in for Bridges. Now here is Smith. Rejected by Walker. Now, here is O'Neal, guarded closely. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Knox the pass to Smith. And the three ball is good.
And I tell you what, Smith takes over on those important possessions. Always calm and confident with the ball. And this guy embraces the big moment.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
A good lead gets even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's the three. Again, the miss by Smith.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Looney down low. Robinson on him. Right block shot. Robinson with the block. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his second foul of the game. New York trails by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, GA, but I've seen crazy things happen.
Now, here is Smith. And a missed layup. Here's Ramp. He's defended by Randall. Pass to Looney. Over Robinson. They get it again. Here's Walker. Here's Ramp, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Barrett. Here's Randall. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Shouldn't be a surprise. Randall did this in Kentucky. He likes the ball in his hands when it counts.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Another shot, Robinson. The second effort, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the big body, the way Randall moves, draws a lot of fouls.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. New York calls timeout. They trail by 6. 19 seconds left in the game. Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
It counts.
Let the big man give it to Randall.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and the foul has got to be the game.
Here's Barrett. And that one hits back iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On deep. The shot misses. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a hard-fought.
about you, bro? I just know he's coming.